Hello, Yewlands Year 10 students. I'm here on the cinder path at the student entrance to our school. And this video is for you regarding how we're going to welcome you back on Monday. We're so excited that you are going to be coming back to us. Thank you so much for your engagement with the Year 10 academic mentoring that we've had the last 2 weeks. It's been fantastic to see you. Your teachers have really missed you, and what they want to do is support you. I've really enjoyed seeing some of you, the interactions that we've had. Most of them have been derogatory comments about my hair, but we'll get that sorted for September. But the most important thing is that you watch this video because the school does look a little bit different. We are having to operate in a slightly different way, but we're here to look after you and help you with your learning so we can get you back on track or progress that learning further. So when you arrive down the cinder path, you must get into the schoolyard 5 minutes before your session time. That's really important because when you arrive, you'll see myself or one of the leadership team on the school gate with a member of the student welfare team, and we will guide you to a designated waiting area depending on what colour group you are. So it's really important that you know which colour group you are and which session time you are arriving. So 5 minutes before your session here, please, and the colour group on arrival. Now that information will be given to you via a letter, so we'll send that out this week, and also we're calling all parents and carers so they know and they can share that information with you. So when you arrive, we'll point in the direction of where your colour group is lining up. It will be socially distanced, and from that point, your academic mentor will meet you and you'll be taken into the building. So let's go. So as you can see, all the lines here represent where we'd expect you to stand, and the staff will be here to talk that through with you so you know exactly where you should be. The example we put up this morning is the green group. So if you were in green group, you'd come straight through the academy gate and you would line up within this area, socially distancing yourself from your friends, and the academic mentor would be there. So we'll walk through. Now, green group is used as an example here, but this is where this group will enter the building. There will be 4 other entry points for each of the groups. So not everybody will come through the same door. People will go different ways into the building depending upon where their classroom is. But on entry to the building, every member of staff and every student must use one of our hand cleaning stations. I'll show you one now. So if you look into this doorway, as you come in, these will be around the building. Of course, we also have the toilets for hot water and for soap, but these hand sanitation stations will be around the building and they're for you to use. It's really important that when you come into the building, you use this to clean your hands, then follow your academic mentor up to the classroom. You'll see already, as you walk into the building, there are markings on the floor. We are going to work on a one-way system throughout the building, and these markings are quite clear, so follow the arrows. You'll see, of course, with some of our stairs, we've changed the use of those. So we're walking on the left at all opportunities, and these markings on the floor represent that. It is a wrench, but it's something we've got to do. We need to make sure we keep you safe in the building, and we really need you to work with us so that when you're entering the building and you're exiting the building, you are safe and can concentrate on the most important thing, which is welcoming you back and supporting with your learning. We'll go to a classroom. Before I take you to the classroom, you'll see the corridors, as I've said, have been lined up with the arrows and the divisional lines regarding walking on the left. Toilet-wise, when you do come to us for the hour-and-a-half session, please try not to use the toilet as best you can. We really want to concentrate on that hour-and-a-half. If there are appropriate reasons why you need to use the toilet, that's totally fine. The toilets in use will be those here by the English corridor. It will not be a free-for-all regards to accessing the toilet. So if you're in your lesson and you're with your academic mentor and you feel you need the toilet, the academic mentor will use a walkie-talkie to flag somebody on the corridor, and they will come and collect you and take you in the same way we do for exams to the toilet. We can only have one person using the toilet facilities at the same time. We can't have groups of people going to the toilets at the same time, of course, because we're trying to make sure that you don't mix within your social bubbles, and we're socially distancing as well. We'll go to an English classroom. Okay, so this is an example of how a classroom will be set up. This is GO3, so this will be one of the rooms that is used for the Year 10s. Now, you will arrive and you will use the same classroom every day, and only your class will use that classroom. You will sit in the same seat every day, and only you will use that seat. You use the same equipment every day, and only you will use that equipment. And that's just to stop any kind of cross-contamination. So if we go to this desk at the front, you'll see When you come into the classroom, your academic mentor will share with you where you're sitting in the seating plan, and we ask you please, if you could sit down in that area as soon as possible. Your name will be there, so for instance it's actually my name on the desk. And on the desk will be all your equipment that you require for the day. So in the bag we have a calculator, a pen, a pencil, we have a ruler, and we also have an exercise book that you can complete your work in as well. So this is the environment that you'll be in. You'll notice that the tables and chairs are spread out. We're working to those social distancing guidelines, and there'll be no more than 10 within your classroom. 1 hour and a half, this is where your learning will occur. We'll go through that. So you'll see the markers on the floor continue down here, and they will continue throughout the building as well. If we please could ask that all students follow those, stay on the left and follow the arrows as you see them. So when you enter the building, it's very important that when you're following your academic mentor, you sustain that social distancing as you walk the building. I know that'll be extremely difficult, but please work with us on that one. When you finish your lessons, we will have a staggered release. What that means is that we'll let one class out at a time. And then we still need to stick to those social guidelines and make sure that we continue out the building, and I'll show you in a little while where we'll exit out the front desk. Expectations around your engagement. We're really looking forward to having you back. We really hope that you'll make the most of the hour and a half. So all the expectations with regards to being a 5-star learner are still in place. We need you to come with a good attitude and make sure you work as hard as you can, because we're here to support. Now it may be that you don't have a subject specialist in one of the lessons who is your academic mentor. So you may have a maths lesson, your academic mentor may be an English teacher. Don't worry about that, because what we have is pre-recorded work from specialists which will be sent through to the classroom, and we also have virtual teachers ready who will be able to come through your whiteboard, not literally, but virtually, to support and answer any questions that you may have. So we've thought about everything in regards to your learning. With regards to mobile phones, please make sure that they're away. Please don't bring any personal belongings into the building. Water, that's fine. So non-fizzy drinks and energy drinks, please bring those with you. But it's really important that you do not share those with other people, and there will be no facilities available for you to fill up your water. So please make sure for your hour and a half session that you have that with you. No eating, please, during your hour and a half session as well, and making sure that you stay within your area in the classroom, which is your table and chairs. So when we stagger the release, you will come from your respective areas and you'll follow this way out to the building. So on exit, we have another further cleaning station to use, but we'll ask you to wash your hands again. If you do leave the classroom, whether that's for a pastoral piece of work or for the bathroom, the toilet, we really encourage you must wash your hands before you re-enter the classroom. So the points really we're looking at really specific hand hygiene are when you enter the building, if you leave the classroom during your hour and a half session, and when you exit the building as well. You'll then come out of here, and follow the route, out the car park, and out. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It's a little bit different. There are some weird markings on the floor, but the most important thing is we are here to support you. We're so excited about having you back. Regardless of how much work you have done over the last 3 months, if you have done an incredible amount of work, that's fantastic. We're going to support you and push you further. If you struggle to access the work and you haven't done much at all, we are here to support you. What is important is that you get into the building and we continue those routines, and we build those learning skills so that when we come back in September, and I'm looking forward to that, and you'll be in year 11, we'll be in a much better place than we currently are. So thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please contact the school via email and Yewlands Learning Support, or by ringing the school building, and we'll be here to answer those. We're looking forward to seeing you. Take care.